Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday and happy Mother's Day, guys. And thank you for taking the time out on this very special day for a few minutes to talk all things Masters of the Universe. Now, yesterday on the channel, guys, we started something fun, a new series, like what I would like to continue on this channel from time to time. Origins versus Masterverse, taking the same figure from both brands, okay, and looking at them very closely and deciding which version you like the most, Origins or Masterverse. And yeah, so I picked 4 random figures, okay, no reason why. 4 amazing figures, iconic figures. Fisto, which we did look at yesterday on the channel. We have Spikor. We have Webstor. As you can see, the main focus of today's review will be Webstor. And Buzz-Off. Alright. So each brand has their own strengths and their own weaknesses to each of the brands. Personally, my go-to brand will always be the Origins line. They're an absolutely amazing line. Nothing against Masterverse. They're a great line too. And like I said before, in my first review, or my first, part of with Fisto, Masterverse has grown, since their Wave 1 line. They're an amazing brand, but my go-to brand will always be Origins because of the variety of figures and vehicles and play sets and stuff like that. If Mattel came to us right now and told us and asked us, if you had to pick a brand for us to continue, for us to make for you guys, which brand would you want us to do, to continue to make? And the other brand would be discontinued. Of course, my answer would be, Origins. Like I said, the variety of figures and vehicles and play sets that we've gotten from the Origins line, Now, the question is, because, Masterverse, being a great line, is heavily in their figures and stuff like that, and nothing in no play sets, no vehicles. Now, if Masterverse, let's just say, did give us vehicles and playsets as much as the Origins line, would that change my mind? No, I would still pick the Origins line. Nothing against Masterverse. They're a great line. The detail is amazing. The look is amazing. But even if they did give us playsets and vehicles and, all kinds of really cool things, I would still pick the Origins line over the Masterverse line. The Origins line brings back that 80s feel, as a kid, the style, the look, it's like going back in time to the 80s, it's it's the first, it reminds me of the first time He-Man came, so, that's why I would always, and Friday, besides the Origins line, you get the cartoon collection, you have the Turtles of Grayskull, and which could lead to other brands like Princess of Power, 2000X, collection as well, a full collection of that. So for me personally, if I had to choose between the two figures, the two brands, for me, it would be the Origins line, no doubt. But the Masterverse is a great line. It's come a long way since since Wave 1 of the Revelation, Revelation line, from that first wave, with the box art and stuff like that, and, great detail with the figures. But for my go-to brand will always be Origins for now. Okay, that could always change. You never know. I might change my mind. But something is going to be extremely drastic, from the Origins line for me to stop liking the Origins line. But today we're going to be looking at Webstor. All right. So give me 1 second, guys. Let me get the other figures out of the way real fast, and we'll take a look at Webstor, his Masterverse line figure, and his Origins figure. All right. And of course, we know also too, guys, throughout this time frame, I do have some new figures coming very soon to the Masterverse line. The other half of the Wave 13 of Emperor Hordak is coming, and Leech. It should be here within a few days. All right. So let's take a look at old Webstor here. Let me get my turntable here, guys, real fast. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, guys, there we go. So let's start off with the Origins line first, okay? With Webstor. Let's take a look at the packaging, okay? There he is. This is the original packaging. Now, Webstor is so popular in the Origins line that he did get a fan favorite re-release not too long ago. Okay, there he is. My loose version of him fell over. So give me 1 second, guys, so I can fix that and pause. Alright guys, he might fall again. If he does, we'll definitely pause the video really quick to try to fix him, guys. But once again, guys, I apologize. See, right there. He falls right there, and I apologize for that. See if I can get him to work. I should let him do our full rotation before we go on. Alright. I think we're good. Nope. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, I think I'm good. I did a full rotation, and they stood up, so I think we're good. Okay. So now on to Webstor and the Origins line right here. Of course, this is his first version, and like I said before, he did get a re-release from the fan favorite line. So how popular this amazing figure is. But there he is in the packaging. Of course, it came out in 2021. His original release, MasterVerse, Webstor, the evil master of escape. All right, and there he is. Looks absolutely amazing. Right there. Turn around the box art right here, and the weapon. The artwork. Taking on Buzz off right there. He-Man right there. Of course, that classic, his classic grapple and hook right there that you can put on to scale down Grayskull or Snake Mountain right there. Absolutely amazing. And there's the figure right there. Looks really cool. I mean, right out of the 80s line. I mean, with that more articulation and stuff like that, it looks incredible. I love the gun right there. I mean, vintage style, Webstor. And we're not even done with Webstor, because we are getting a cartoon collection version of him very soon. Alright, so Webstor is very popular right now. He's very hot right now. And he looks absolutely amazing. Okay, no doubt. Okay. Now on to his MasterVerse version. Alright. Alright, we have the old style packaging of the MasterVerse line. And the packaging that I do love, okay, for one reason, of course, of that big window box. But, I do like, the newer packaging of the MasterVerse line. The more, artwork and stuff like that, and with more detail with the MasterVerse logo for the new packaging. But the window box, is absolutely amazing. You can see the full figure in the window box. And there's Webstor right there. Comes with that same gun, but something very unique about the gun is that you can make it into a grappling gun, okay? But he does still keep his iconic backpack, which you can put his a hook into it, to scale down the walls, like the vintage figure. But there is great detail. It also comes with these really cool, like spider-esque, legs around the backpack, which is really cool as a spider. Great detail in the face. Comes with extra pairs of hands, and he's part of the new Eternia line. Okay, one of the first ones to come out in MasterVerse. Okay. You see beautiful artwork right there, Webstor right there. In the back of the artwork, there he is right there, absolutely gorgeous. You can see the rope right there, or his his web, or his line right there with the hook, being used in the backpack right there. Beautiful artwork right now. One thing I do also like about the newest packaging for the MasterVerse line is that you actually have the figure itself, in the back, with beautiful artwork around it, which this still is amazing, which is all full artwork right here. Of course, there's the crosso that came out in that time frame. So the question is, guys, which one do you prefer? Okay. Let's take a little close look at the Origins version of Webstor. That classic look right there. I mean, no doubt. Being a kid, absolutely loving, if you have your own Grayskull or Snake Mountain, using this, hook right here to have him, come down to, attack and stuff like that, or, spy on the, on the heroes and stuff like that. Very cool. A great feature they absolutely kept in this line. Right, great articulation, great face sculpt right there. Looks amazing. Like I said, right out of the 80s. I mean, really cool. More articulation. Could not ask for a really, a better figure in the world of the Master Universe. Okay, gun looks cool. Classic looking gun right there. All right. Oops. Give me one. Sorry, hang on. Keep dropping stuff here, guys. I'm sorry about that. So we gotta tie this up down here. Just wind this up really, really quick. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, and now onto his MasterVerse look right here. You get the. I love the eyes on the MasterVerse version with the more like ruby red look right there. Like I said, I do like the spider-esque tentacles or legs around the backpack right there. The armor has a more of a metallic shine to it, and really cool. And the gun, which I do like the fact that you can articulate it right there. It does open and close right there. Now, would have been really cool for me if there's a button that you can press on the gun that makes it shoot out and fire out. I think that would have been a really great touch. This part right here does come out. There's no function. It's just part of the weapon that you just put in, but that's it. But still, a great figure. It looks amazing. Now, if I had to pick between the two figures right now, believe it or not, guys, I'm not taking away from the Origins version. It looks amazing. It looks great. It's got that classic feel and look to it. But I would have to give it to, for now, and maybe, when I look at the cartoon collection, but that's a whole different verse mode. I might do a vintage, Origins version to his classics version, I'm sorry, his cartoon collection version. But for now, believe it or not, guys, and that can always change, just because there's no right or wrong answer, guys. This is Masters of the Universe. We're all winners here. And for me, I would pick the new Eternia version of Webstor. I just like the look. I like the fact that they gave us, a really cool grappling gun here, and something they didn't have to do. Or if you want to give Webstor his classic look, this backpack I believe does come off, and you can put the rope inside the backpack right there to give him that more classic version of Webstor. So I like that. Oops, my apologies, guys. But see, yeah, so for right now, guys, I would have to say for me right now, I do prefer the MasterVerse New Eternia version of Webstor slightly over the Origins version. Now, the Origins version is absolutely amazing. Like I said, the detail is incredible. They actually kept his action call out, which is absolutely amazing. But there's something about the MasterVerse version and look that I absolutely love. I love like I said, I love the legs right there on the backpack right there. I love the ruby eyes, the gorgeous gem eyes of his. The style looks amazing. The gun, it would have really put me over if that gun right here did have a function like a button you can press for it to, for the grappling hook to pop out or shoot out. I think that would have been like perfect, but they did not do that. But for me right now, guys, the MasterVerse New Eternia version of Webstor is my favorite of the two. And if it wasn't clear about yesterday, guys, about Fisto, Origins #1 for me. Fisto for Origins is my go-to brand for Fisto, whereas right now, Webstor is my go-to #1 figure of the MasterVerse, right? The MasterVerse line right here. But let me know, guys, what you think and feel about this amazing figure. Do you prefer the Origins version of Webstor, or do you prefer the New Eternia version of Webstor? And like I said, Webstor is a popular figure right now. He got a re-release, a favorite voting re-release. We are getting that cartoon collection version of him very, very soon. I would not doubt at some point if the Turtles of Grayskull line will continue, we might get a matchup between him and Baxter Stockman, or maybe I think it might be more of a buzz off Baxter Stockman. I don't know, but you could do, a Turtles of Grayskull version of him at some point. He's a great, amazing figure, a fun figure on both styles right here. All right, the look looks amazing. So let me know, guys, in the comments below, what version of Webstor do you prefer? His Origins look, with that more of the 80s feel and look, all right, the classic look, or the MasterVerse look, the new Eternia version, all right. All right, guys, I'd like to take the time now once again to, of course, thank my subscribers. Thank you for joining me today, guys, on this very special day, guys. If you made it this far in the video and have not subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking to you guys, all things Masters of the Universe, like the Vintage Origins line, which is now the cartoon collection, like the Turtles of Grayskull, to the CGI line as well. A great line, too, that it ended, but it's still a fun line to collect, all right? Of course, to the MasterVerse line, who has grown, you know, a great deal. When it first came out, we have the new Eternia line, which is nailing it. We have Princess of Power. We have, you know, 2000X. Not 2000X. New Adventures of He-Man, Revelation, Revolution. There's a variety of great brands of the MasterVerse line. Sunman, you know, has come out as well. A few figures of that amazing brand too. Okay. Of course, hit that like button, guys, and thank you for doing that so much. It means a lot to my channel. It helps my channel to get out there to grow for more people who love collecting Masters of the Universe figures like we do, to hopefully watch my videos and subscribing as well. So hitting that like button, thank you so much for doing that, guys. And of course, hit that share button too. All right, or that notification bell, guys. Please, I'm sorry. Hit that notification bell, guys. All right, so when you know I'll upload new videos. And like I said, throughout this series, I will intermix with some new figures coming to the channel. I do have Emperor Hordak coming, and Leech. I believe from Wave 13 of the MasterVerse line, we'll take a look, do a semi-unboxing of those amazing figures very soon. But intermix, if they don't show up, we'll take a look at Spike-Ore. All right, we'll compare the Origins version of Spike-Ore to his MasterVerse look. All right, so hopefully a lot of fun with that, guys. All right. And of course, always, like I, share this video, all right, who has a passion and a love for this amazing product, guys, for over 40 years of this amazing product, that started off in the 80s. We got the 80s line, to the Classics line, to the Super 7 line, to the 2000X and Princess of Power, to the New Adventures of He-Man, to now the Origins versions that has, branched out to the Vintage, the Cartoon Collection, to the Turtles of Grayskull, to even the Masters of the WWE Universe, all right, to the Superstars line too, which is pure wrestling, to the CGI line, all right, to Funko Pops, Mondo, you name it, guys. This amazing brand, guys, that we absolutely love, and I love talking to you guys every day. So, guys, once again, thank you for taking the time out on your, Happy Mother's Day, and thank you for taking the time out to join me today. Hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful Mother's Day. Take care, guys, and have a good one.